Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to Heatwave, the continuation. The current temperature in this room is 37 degrees Celsius. I have no idea how long today's stream is going, because I might just die to heat exhaustion at one point. Apologies beforehand. It's bad. Also, on top of that, hold up, let me give you the much more fun statistic. The much more fun statistic is... oh, we're down to 45% humidity. Okay. We're down to 45% humidity. We were at 85 this morning. It was very fun. You could basically swim outside. Unassisted. But in much more fun news, way more fun news. Hello, everyone. Hello. I don't actually know whether this is correct right now. Hold up. There we go. Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Thursday stream, and way more importantly than that, welcome to Release Day! It's launch day, baby! So we have a Dice Gambit widely available to the public, and my god, I hope this game is gonna do well. I really hope this is gonna do well. Like, I really, really hope this is gonna do well. Damn! Hello, everybody. And welcome on in. Galondia, good afternoon. Hello. D4 Dev, thank you for the prime. D4, D4, D4. Why does that ring a bell? Why does that ring a bell? Hold up. Hold up. That No, that's really old though. What was it called? It was Dark Dreams Don't Die, right? Isn't that like a game from like, from like 2014, 2015? I might be misremembering something, but thank you for the prime. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Galondia, congratulations on the first Sleepy Puppy! Going to lurk, enjoy your lurk, and thank you for dropping in. I hope you're beautiful. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Hope you're doing well. Matu, good morning. Kensei, good afternoon. Thana, good morning. I want to play it myself. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Big recommend. Sudo, thank you for dropping by. Means a lot. And absolutely, I have to play this on release. I have to play this on release. Like, I can't sit here and preach about how important it is for indies to get, like, bloody release day coverage and wish lists and all of these things, and then not stream something on release day that I'm enjoying this much. A quick reminder before I go deeper into this, we're playing Dice Gambit today. I received a copy of it for free. As always, here's a standard disclaimer. However, do note that there are no requirements that were attached to this. We've done a couple of streams now. I don't want to call it like I've paid my dues, but you can look at it like this, right? I'm doing this purely on my own volition. We're playing this purely because this game is fucking good. But as always, the disclaimer matters, so please take that into consideration. Afid, good morning. MJM, good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. Menden, good afternoon. Menden, your duckling wasn't named after you. It was just called Menden instead of Menden81, and unfortunately the PNGs need to be very precisely labeled. This got lost in the new version. Apologies. It's fixed now. Aha! It is fixed. Now, Zwei Freund, good afternoon. And we would need a half-melted duck. Same. Honestly, same. How do some guys have special ducks? So, we have a Streamloots card in our collection. When you play this, I go and commission Wooby to make a duckling for you. Like, you give me like one or two things that you want the duck to have. Like, Affid has a little chef set and it's very purple. And Menden is our little ductor. And then I go to Wooby and go like, Wooby, I need this. And then they make it. And then you have your own little duckling, which you can do with whatever you want. But they also get put into this game, for example. They also get put onto Discord. So that's what that card does. That's where they're from. Some of these are gifts for like people that I've worked with a lot. For example, Milo has one because like Milo has made this game, and also we've been playing KDM for forever. Like a lot of the streamers that I play with, like have their own little duckling now on the basis of they waste a lot of their time making content with me, so they deserve at least something, even though this is kind of selfish. So Kensei asks, I know the RQ is fairly backed up, but does that include ducklings? The RQ might get fixed, and I don't think it includes ducklings. No, so yeah, I need to talk about this. So I talked about this like a stream or two ago, saying like, hey, my RQ is super backed up because no artist. I have finally found someone to do the background stuff. Also Wooby, by the way, like I don't need to beat around the bush. Like I asked Wooby about an hour ago and went like, hey Wooby, can you do this? And they went, yeah, sure, whatever. So we're getting the background stuffs put in. Please hold up on playing anything for more background until they're done. But that gets put in. And the ducklings are also going to them, obviously. They've made all of them. So I don't think that part's backed up super. I know that they're going to be busy for a while. I know that they're going on vacation and stuff, so it might take a bit, but I wouldn't say it's as hopeless as it was yesterday. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes it's a train, sometimes it's an Uma with a headlamp. Sometimes it's a glorious, glorious sunrise. And sometimes metaphors get annoying. Gray and bald. Good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Sir Ryden. Good morning, Sir Ryden. How you doing? Hello, hello. Brim. Morning, Brim. Hope you're doing well. Soul King. Hello, Soul King. The term EU4 triggers like a primal fear in me. Like an absolute primal fear. Oh. Oh, new legendary. Oh. Oh. They're including a Felseal and Dice Gambit bundle. Yes, and Felseal is like 85% off or some shit like this. Conan told me about this earlier, and then I saw the Twitter announcement. If you're getting Dice Gambit, get Felseal while you're at it. Like, just get Felseal while you're at it. That game is insanely good, dude. Felseal is absolutely cracked. Absolutely cracked game. The art in Felseal is a bit, at least for me, I needed to get used to it, but I got used to it relatively quickly. The gameplay is very, very good. Traditional squad-based, turn-based tactics game. Think traditional FFT, right? Really cool, really cool base game. Really cool DLC to it as well. I would recommend that 100% as well. God, I love Felseal, dude. Ugh. What, back when it was released in 2019. Was it 2019, really? Damn, it doesn't feel that long ago, huh? The sun can stay below the horizon, please. Yeah, I would prefer that too. You will hear the fan a lot. Today you will hear it more than normal. If you can't hear it, then I'm sorry, there's something wrong with the ears. I did sound checking. It's definitely there. This time I will broker know, oh, I can't hear the fan. It's very kind of you to pretend, but I will broker no such disagreement. I can hear it in the test recording. Does it spin at high velocities? It spins at very high velocities, unfortunately. It needs to spin at higher velocities. The Dark played on stream back then. Yeah, like I loved Felseal. We did a full playthrough originally when it released. We did another full playthrough when the Monster DLC came out. Bloody good game. That's what we constantly hear. Woo! Care! Yeah! Exactly. Exactly. It's the cheering. Sorry, I couldn't get rid of them. They were just too nice. It's a VTuber problem, MGM. The attention was just too tantalizing. It's just too tantalizing. Can't hear your fan because my fan is loud. Sam, hell yeah. That's the solution. That is the solution. Yeah, no, apologies. It is currently 32 degrees Celsius outside. It is currently 35 degrees Celsius inside. So it's warmer in here than it's outside, mostly because insulation is funny in Europe. Most of our shit is still built to keep heat in instead of to keep it out, on account of traditionally we don't have summers like this. And the AC is working, but that's what you're hearing. It's slowly but surely like clawing it all back. So unfortunately, that means that Dice Gambit releases on a day that I kind of don't want to stream. Like, I really want to stream Dice Gambit, don't get me wrong, but I also really don't want to be in this room. I really don't want to be in this room. And Neffy, it's set duck. It's set duck. We can't use set color because Milo is American and he'd misspell the word color. Sorry about that. 26 degrees Celsius without AC here. Well, la-di fucking da, mister. La-di fucking da. And Neffy, good afternoon. How you doing? Hello, hello. Set duck green? We don't have a green duck, unfortunately. We should get a base green duck. We should get a base green duck. It's only 9 AM here and already 35 degrees Celsius, gonna reach 42. That is awful. That is absolutely awful. Comma, however, you chose to live in that desert. We get stuck in the car for 50 minutes when we get the kids from school with no AC in it. Yo, oh no, that's not okay. Is that because like traffic or why, Saraiden? That's awful. Are you living in hell? Yeah, like, yeah, I was going to say, I think Saraiden's city is public knowledge. Vegas. It's Nevada, literally a desert, dude. Literally a desert. How would we tell the difference between it and care? I have a funky hat. Pathbreaker Roaming Blades looks cool as fuck. Pathbreaker looks really, really promising, Alondir. I am going to play that. Absolutely. This is like a day one coverage thing for me. I already know like some design decisions that I can't actually talk about. I know like a couple things about it. I'm going to cover this as soon as I can. Absolutely. I will cover Pathbreakers as soon as I can. It looks absolutely insane. But I just got headed snacks, sorry. But that is not for a while yet. Not quite yet. For today, we have two things on the agenda. The first is to vigorously hydrate whenever the hell I can, because otherwise I'm drying out faster than I'm already drying out in my age. So there will be a lot of that. And two, we're playing Dice Gambit. We're playing Dice Gambit. So I kind of want to get to that. I'm not going to lie. I really just want to get to Dice Gambit. So I'm going to keep the yapping short because we have a launch day and I need to sneeze. That's the third thing we're doing today. There will be plenty of sneezes for there is a dog here. She really shouldn't be here. She should be in her little like bathtub, but she's decided she wants to live here now. This is not a weather made for huskies, by the way. This is not a weather made for huskies. Have a robot duck? Hell yeah, that's a cool idea. We have like a slightly techie duck. Furthen has like a little tech duck with a cowboy hat on, which looks really, really cool. Nifty idea though. Hishi! Hishi? No, Hishi is an Uma. Hichi! With a sharp ch. Hichi! How you doing? Hello, Hichi. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And good morning. Bourbon? No, Amazon. Bourbon would be Mihono, right? Wait, is there a Hishi bourbon? No, there isn't, right? Saraiden says, having to go and wait by the junior high, there's only street side parking. If we wait too long, there's nowhere to park and it's chaos. And we have to yeet my 10-year-old from his elementary too, which is elsewhere and releases the same time as the... Oh god, that's awful. I thought he was stuck in traffic like under the burning sun, but that's not much better, Saraiden. That is not much better. Yikes, I am very sorry. I'm very sorry. Ugh. Every day I count my blessings that I don't go outside, honestly. Alright, here we go. Oh, I also fixed a problem with the ducklings. I'm sorry you didn't see this now because I already closed it because we're moving on, but the little like duckling pet thing that Milo made, where we can head pet the ducklings in the game. is supposed to have a quack sound effect, and it was brought to my attention yesterday that that didn't capture on stream because I don't have desktop audio, and I didn't capture that application's audio. I fixed it for the future. No shade with the street side parking either. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. You're being raided? Wait, what? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I don't think I did. I mean, I'm blind and kind of a little bit silly, but to come with the 380 AG barrage and napalm barrage backdrop. Input here. Ringsong, how you doing, Ringsong? Hello. Greetings. Hold up. Yeah. The dog has left the premises. She's decided this is too warm for her and it's not interesting enough that I'm here. Wonderful. Wonderful. We have like a little bathtub for her that's filled with, honestly, like it's filled with water, and then every now and again we throw in ice cubes. And she really enjoys that. That's basically where she lives during the summer. Huskies do not cope with 30 plus degrees Celsius. They do not. Other than that, she lives in the basement right now because that one's slightly colder. I've initiated the get out of bed phase of today, and now for the wake my brain up phase. I find that those two are usually very, very separated. Wasn't my spoiler announcement too early? This is the Eto moment of today, huh, EG? I don't know you had a popper. We've had Tsuki for 12 years. No, that's 12 years. No, exactly. We got her a year before we married. So sorry, Babvici. It's fine. It's fine. No worries. Okay, no worries. Yeah, no, we've had her for 12 years. We've been married for 11. Yeah. Roughly 12 years. She's getting on in age. The giant floof that she is. However, from giant floof to giant care doesn't know how to play video games. Boom! Nailed it! Best segue ever. Easy! Oh no! Why am I allowed to do this? And why am I not capturing the game? There we go. This is the type of shit that you tune in for. I don't know why. I do not know why. Let's go get into Dice Gambit. I'm so looking forward to get a good chunk out of this game. I know the last two streams had to be really short because I had other appointments. And today might be short because I'm dying of heat death. So I don't know, but I'm so looking forward to getting like a good bite out of it. Oh. I gotta pop out. Yes, absolutely, Thana, absolutely. This is like the last warning I have before spoilers start. Thank you for dropping in, dude. Stay safe, okay? Stay safe. Got my character to level 11 this morning? Hell yeah. Where are we right now in terms of levels? We have Zoe at 11, who is vastly over-leveled than everyone else. Saraiden at 5. A UI that fights me. Haru at 5. And Chrono, who recently joined at level 1. And I believe we're just going straight in, huh? Shall we take this? I feel like we need to start picking up rep with Victorin, because I don't want to do her side missions. I don't like her escort side missions at all. But so we need to pick up rep from just doing her like main expeditions. Ah, Affit, a duck. That is impractical right now, but we will prevail. How did that? Oh, that's funny. That is actually a normal sized effort for once, huh? That's very funny. Oops, no, don't go to like item control. There we go. Ah! Oh, adorable little gremlin goobers. It's true. So we can only send 2 people, which means I kind of don't want to send Zoe again. Why is our stamina full? Why is everyone's stamina full? Huh? Zoe had like 2 stamina last time. What? It's a release day miracle. I have no idea what's happening. But I don't want to send Zoe because I want her to... I want everyone else to like start getting levels. So why not just send Haru and Seraiden? And then we send Zoe and Chrono into the next one. Let's do that. This is gonna go well. I have a good feeling about this. We have 14 energy? Oh, I see why. I see why we have 14 energy. Craig! Wait, where did that come from? Craig, thank you for the gift sub. Craig. Thank you so much. Good morning, Craig. Hope you're doing well. Oh, randomize. Okay, hold up. Getting an effort. There we go. No. So it randomized to 0. I didn't know it could do that. I didn't know it could do that. Well, I'm gonna press the random button again, sorry. I would like it to move like at all. So we're re-randomizing it real quick. Okay, this is annoying. This is slow, but at least it's moving now. I guess that the game doesn't save the stamina amount, so you can just cheese the stamina with saving. No, Olsen, not at all. We had another save in between where it did indeed save. And hello, Olsen, good afternoon. So this is, I don't know. Like, we know that it has saved it before. Is this the mission where you have to, like, teleport someone? That's what it is, right? Let's go do that. Inquisitor Zoe, I have another chromatic specimen that I need you to capture for my research. Oh, we get more energy. Ooh, we get more energy. That's kind of hype. I don't really want to avoid combat. I do want to go into combat, but... as you turn the corner, you encounter nothing. Well, that's a waste. But congrats on the stam, I suppose. We do want to combat. What do we have left? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're drowning in it, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, am I stupid? Yes. 1, 2. Okay, we're taking this. We're fighting. I find Vadia surprisingly adorable. You would, you Tumblr girly. That was surprisingly aggressive. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. What do we have? We have exacting stains and nothing else. Some money, some XP. Alright. We get to see our Scorcher class for the first time, huh? Oh god. What have I done? I might admit it. So I never ever told you that I like you. You're wonderful. Please don't change. I like people that know they're a little bit whack. You know what I mean? Like, all of us are, like, kind of weird in one way, shape, or form, but I like the people that, like, live with it and go like, yeah, that's me. That's me. That's just cool. So we do have delegated pain. How does delaying work? We'd have to use our movement, which means now we don't get to do this anymore, right? But I just want to move Haru up and then delegate pain things. We could also just Bloodlet. We could also Blade Barrage. We can do so many things here. That's so funny. Huh. Tapping slowly left-handed sucks balls. You okay? I guess the stamina amount part of the save corrupted to standard because I'm looking at the VOD and it's the same week, but Zoe's utterly exhausted and Haru's tired. Yeah, there should be... This is directly after that save file, also, and that's what I mean. Like, it's directly after that save. I didn't boot into it like, at all. So, ooh. Saw a quote that said the difference between good weird and bad weird is that good weird people don't mind being called weird. Honestly, yeah. And Krembo, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. AoE and you run at a premium. Yeah, they absolutely are. They absolutely are. I think we're going to try to delay. We're going to try to delay. It gives them more time to file in, and then we get to position Haru. Okay, Haru, go. Well, that's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. So we go over here, and then we need an attack, but we don't need these. Let's go reroll those. I would really like a shield. I said I would really like a shield. See, first try, easy. Lol. Wait, this skill is exactly as cool as I thought it would be. Yo! Wait a second. That is exactly as sick as I thought it would be. Woo! I thought Plasma Wave was going to be a little bit whack, but no, this is love. Let's go teleport this idiot. They're going to die to Plasma Burn, never mind. Plasma Wave is great and can get even better. No spoilers. Neffy, behave. We pushed many updates since the last time you played, so the save may be a bit scuffed, but the release version works well. Might reflect after this expedition, we'll keep an eye out. Absolutely, absolutely. There's always going to be like some level of whackness when production meets reality, right? Oh, we're out of rerolls. No, I burned the rerolls on Haru. It is me that is weird today. I appreciate the heads up though. I appreciate the heads up. I saw that there were like quite a lot of patches going out, and as the game now meets the player base for the first time, really, that's not really going to get easier, right? I kind of don't want to fire this. Gonna lie. It's a minor problem. It's a bit scuffy. I hope that the stamina gets like the stamina fixes itself. If it does, well. If we got a free stamina refill early game, then I'll live with that. Oh no, the purity of my gameplay experience, whatever shall I do? I think that's a minor issue. As long as the game runs, and as long as we get to, like, represent what it's like playing it on stream, I am more than happy. We have broken plenty of video games on stream. Some voluntarily, some less so. Plenty of them. I really want to see this delegated pain thing. I would really like to see this. No, that's well, I want to see this enough that I'm willing to saturate for it. Oh, that feels great. That feels so good. That we expanded. Yeah, so I have I got a pre-release version, or rather we got early access to the full game a while ago already, It actually took me a bit to get to it. To like finally get to cover the game, mostly because we were stuck in Uma so hard, right? We don't even fire up, do we? Yeah, I don't think we do. And ever since, like, I've gotten all of the updates that have come since then. So the save is from pre-launch. Today is launch day, which means there were a couple patches before launch as well. Something could have gone wonky. If it gets too weird, I'm resetting the save file with starting fresh. I'll tell you that right now. If it gets too weird, I am perfectly happy to just start fresh. But if this is the only effect of it, then we'll stick with it. We'll go from there. It will be fine. It will be fine. Let me try to fish for dumb things. Well, I didn't fish... Well, I fished for something, but... Saturation is fine, right? Like, saturation is fine. But we can just push this back. Look at all this plasma burn! Oh, we just got targets as well there. Delicious. Maybe we should just go fired up. I don't really like her unique right now. I don't really like fired up. We should have, obviously, sequencing-wise, done that first. Alas, we didn't. Wait, hold up. Are we getting armor off of this? We are not. Oh, Haru doesn't have bloodthirst or blood thingy, right? I thought we have someone else that has it. Zoe has it, and then Saraiden has it, I believe. Is that the teleporter? Hold up a second. No, that's just the... Oh, that's just what Plasma Burn looks like visually. Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We're health tanking at the moment, right? Like, that's our big thing. That's what we do. I don't mind that. We can totally fire that. Misclicked one button. No. Oh, wrong character anyway. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Didn't misclick one button. Everything's fine. Delegate pain. That is so much plasma burn. That is just an unholy amount of plasma burn now. I wonder whether we can eventually find a way to expedite debuffs. You know what I mean, right? Like any game where your debuffs tick at the end of a turn, there's a slight less emphasis on debuffs being good. Which, depending on where you're coming from, is a good or a bad thing. I would argue it's potentially not great. But it's a design decision, right? Like, how strong do you want debuffs to be in your game? How powerful do you want that to be over time? Electrified Armament is maybe my favorite passive. Hey, Chrono, how's the launch? We ran into like one tiny scuff thing, but so far it's great. But we also only just started Chrono. We only just started, so... Not much to report here. This is actually our first fight that we got into. And this corridor has gone exceedingly well for us. This corridor has gone so well. Hiya. Yeah, cool. I think we can start dashing, huh? While piercing is really nifty, this is another that I want to replace. What are you on? Rupture. So if they're gonna move, they might just explode. Yep. Pan! Hello, Pan. Good time zone. How you doing? We're going to see Megaphone being used. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Not in this team. This team doesn't have Megaphone. We need to get Haru and Chrono some experience. But that's not Chrono. I just missed that. I'm doing time zone. At least you're not doing heat death. At least you're not doing that. Plus dice power minus armor power. Am I alright with that? I feel like I'm okay with trading 10% armor power. Or just 7 dice power is so much. It gets us to perma 6 die. Yeah. I don't want to trade 20 in it. We're currently on Knife Juggler, I just realized. Both of you, to assume being in a place with palm trees means not heat death. Yeah, but if your place has palm trees, then that stands to reason that your place is prepared for heat death. Whereas European architecture, you know, less so, much less so. Turns out that a choke point is a good place to be when facing numerically superior forces with what an amazing new discovery. We are revolutionizing, absolutely revolutionizing. What? Max level Exile quest account? Oh, no, never mind. I'll now see. Let's go send a chromatic onesie to Victorian. A present for Victorian. Oh, what's this? Maybe don't pawn your useless trash off on me, huh? I mean, thank you so much, Master Inquisitor. Victorian loves presents. I thought it was cute. Never mind. Never mind. Victorian's not getting presents anymore. He's prepared for year-round heat death. At least it's prepared. Okay, we do the same thing, but this time there's ranged enemies present. Aha! As much as I didn't like the office space for the escort quest, I do love them for general play. That part is fun. We need to manipulate our speed value a little bit. I need Saraiden to be slower. But as always, she goes very zoomy. I feel like we want to sort of see whether we can get any level of speed. Like any level of movement. We got exactly 1. And we do have +1 free movement every time we roll 1. Which means... Hiya! Whee! This might not matter because they're probably already dead. And this doesn't do anything now. The way that we clear makes it kind of difficult to teleport her. Picked the wrong option on the Golchi secret event. I gave myself Gave Kept. Beautiful. Beautiful. We do need to preserve a movement, but the other one is free to use. I would like some armor, kind sir. I would like some armor. I would also really enjoy more armor. That's not more armor. What that is, though, is fine. That is fine. And then we can't step forth. This is the choke point here. If we get into that position, I should have cleared this one, not the one back. I should have cleared this one. We hold this position. We do need to go forward because of all of the ranged enemies eventually, right? Hurricanes too. Heat hurricanes. Now they're on fire. Who upped the difficulty on live, honestly? Please, sir, may I have a crumb of armor? To be honest, that second piece of armor I would have liked, not for armor's sake, but for damage. Oh, they're teleporting. I forgot. They're just coming to me. Oh, we don't need to worry about ranged enemies at all. They have a death wish. Well, isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? The music is hella good, dude. The music is so good. Give me all of this, please. I think you could be in tsunami, volcano, earthquake if your location lottery went well enough. I mean, you say well enough. I say maybe don't. I say maybe you don't want to be there. This is the one we're teleporting. I've decided. We're gonna sit here, and we're gonna tank this one while he teleports out. And we're gonna like it. Whee! Go over yonder. What do we do once we are over yonder? We need for basically nothing. We want for very little. Except for... Well, you know, I take that back. I would have really liked some armor, huh? Let's throw this. We're close to saturating, which... but... You know. We need to find more skills that utilize, like, errant movement tokens. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't hit the teleport guy, please. That's exactly... Electrified armament does 17 damage already, so it scales off of attack value, huh? That's kind of cool. That's kind of very cool. And now we're out of armor. We're just taking these hits now. Well, the land is trying to drown you in scalding hot earth blood. Yeah, but then again, Iceland's also like kind of like a cool country. Are you trying to detonate? Are you being a little shit about this whole teleportation thing? That's just rude. That is just rude, sir. Fine, perish then. I forgot that that's still not how this works. I keep forgetting that when Blades Barrage kills its target, it still eats all of the blades. The bodies only leave afterwards. And they don't update immediately. Nah. Bah. Hey, Alzerath, how dicey is this battle so far? Pretty bloody dicey. Explosive Shield is in a round from now. That's like not great. Instead of doing that, why not push them all around a little bit? Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. Hit me, you coward! Hit me! Oh, thank you. No, like Iceland's legitimately hella sick. A beautiful bloody country. The molten earth blood kind of helps the aesthetic, not gonna lie to you. Hella pretty country. My brother was on vacation in Iceland. I don't know where exactly. a while ago, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And the big thing I remember is that at one point he posted a video to the family group chat going like, so we were out on a drive and we got stuck in traffic. I'm like, oh, in Iceland? Like, how much traffic can there be in Iceland? Like, don't get me wrong, it's a proper fucking country with quite a lot of people in it, but that's not the impression that you have of it, right? And he goes like, no, don't worry about it. Like, look at the video. And the videos of him, like, and like people sitting in like a little car that they rented. And they're just surrounded by what I can only describe as ponies in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's like, yeah, no, you know what? That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. We're gonna try the teleport thing again. No, oh no, I forgot about that! Yeah. Are they teleporting at the end of turn or at the start of turn? I think we have to run. I think what we have to do is run. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare, you little shite. Give me all the movement. Like, over the hills and very far away. We can outrun this, right? Totally. Whee! They might die to plasma burn. I have no idea how this works. No, they healed. They healed. They healed. They're still not teleporting. How are they still not teleporting? Is it multiple turns? I thought it was 2 turns. 1 more turn. There we are. Okay. Oh, it's at the start of the... Oh, it's... No, never mind. I see how it's handled. It's not handled at unit turn. It's turn. Good morning, Aura. Hello. The Icelandic horse is a bit smallish in stature. Unfortunately, horses were here doesn't really narrow down the location. Doesn't narrow it down if I tell you that it was like a barely paved road that really looked like no one was supposed to be there. Fields, like a bit mountainy, and about like 50 of these. Like a shit ton of what I can... I mean, they're basically ponies, right? They're small and they look small and cuddly. And none of them gave a single shit, by the way. They're all like milling around the car, like really curious, just going, huh? Who are you? It was really cute. It was really cute. Saraiden, what do we want? I wouldn't mind, well, we don't want to dodge buff power too much, right? Because that's our plasma burn. So, I honestly wouldn't mind shanking the HP down a little for just more attack. Let's just do that. That seems silly. Is direct good or bad? I don't know what that means, Chrono. Do elaborate. Direct what? Direct to DVD? Probably a bad movie. Probably don't need to watch it. Heal. Plus attack and minus armor, minus buff. Oh, that's what I mean. Sorry, the thing was called direct. I see now. I'm avoiding this. I'm avoiding you. Actively. Going out of my way to not pick that one. We just don't have the toolkit for it, and it's really annoying on plus 100% enemies. Oh, bonus energy is rude. You rude little game. That has narrowed it down to about 50 to 70% of the country's edge, with this being several years ago closer to 70%. See? And there is another reason why Iceland's fucking beautiful. That's a big part of the country that describes, like, what I would imagine be a very, very idyllic area. Ooh, we see more large boys now. In fact, we've only previously fought these as elites. Why do you not pick that one? Because I don't want to go down in buff power. Buff power is the amount of debuffs we throw out. And I don't mind losing the HP because we were sitting on a crap load of HP to begin with. That's why. I do mind rolling these though. We don't get to delegate pain unless, of course, but that would eat the movement token. Anything we do eats the movement token, huh? Okay. In that case, let's just walk up. Oh, no, that was stupid. Oh, I see. I'm an idiot. We can't target ourselves, obviously. Yeah, let's just chill here. On we go. Couple of cities and then just into like towns and farms everywhere else. I mean, that's bloody nice, right? I'm a city boy. I'm gonna admit that, but it's not like Iceland doesn't have like fucking cities, right? Sorry. Allergies. Okay, we need like quite a lot of movement off of this. That is quite a lot of not exactly movement. Please. There we are. That's what we're looking for. Well, it's not exactly what we're looking for. Never mind. Screw that. I'm wrong. It was kind of what we were looking for. I'm not going to saturate just for +1 movement, am I? No, I'm not. Instead... This game is so good, dude. This game is just so good. Oh, I love this. The only problem that we have at the moment is we need to capture a chromatic blend, and we didn't do that. The one that we captured was not the right one, it turns out. Double wave, yeah. Like the way that the wave works is you hit someone, and then from the point that they stay at, you hit another wave. And we just had enough to cast 2. Very fun. We have actual cities small compared to other cities, as many countries have cities with 10 times the population, but they are proper cities. Yeah, like absolutely, right? You can have like whatever your urban lifestyle is as well, but you can live in a country that's actually pretty instead of... I don't want to rant about Germany today. Like, let me be happy for a day instead of be annoyed at this bullshit. We do have the free movement. I'm going to take the free movement. That's pretty hot. But I'm gonna keep the reroll for Haru over there. Oh. Oh, okay. They got close, but not close enough. That's fine. I can't do that. Die state to be happy. Hey, Code, how you doing? Hello. Let's see. We want to be here. Unfortunately, these have AoE, so we do have to be worried about them to a degree. However, we don't have to be worried about them if they aren't here anymore. Whee! Oh, critties? Yo, live critties, let's go. Beautiful. And once again, I forgot about Fired Up. We're gonna take a step forward here. Those big guys are blends. That's a blend. We're not gonna capture that. That's a dying to... That's dying in a second. And we're just gonna kind of fail that one. Never mind. That is such a dangerous autocorrect word. I don't know what you fucking mean. Witch Hat! How you doing? Hello, Witch Hat. Zoop. God, the music is good, dude. Very funky right now. We need A movement. Any A movement. We've gotten A movement. Hello! You just dash back. It's okay. We're allowed to waste our ultimates. It's gonna be okay. And then Haru just makes her way forward. Well, not like that, she doesn't. Oh. Movemento? There's movement. That's the downside of us pushing them back all the time. That is the downside of us pushing them back, yeah. The blast burn though is so fun. Let's throw these in because we might as well. We get a fired up out of it. This is fine. The Italian restaurant has finally reopened after the summer break. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Our local ice cream place just shut down for renovations in the middle of a bloody heat wave. I cannot imagine how mad that owner must be. Like, that's like prime income season, huh? And they don't get to do shit. I think they had like a water pipe burst, I believe is what happened. So now, nothing. And also no ice cream, which is also tragic. Also bloody tragic, if you ask me. But like for different people, that's tragic for me. Huh? Huh? Why can I not move? Chad, what am I missing? What am I missing? Why can I not do the movement? We have inspiration 20 stacks, 2 stacks are fired up. Telesignal device. No debuffs that I can see. We have 3 movement symbols. And when I click movement, it doesn't allow me to do anything. Like, I can't click. Maybe we'll do something else first? Can't move. Not allowed to move. Can you make a short move? No? A bit clueless right now. What if, like, maybe those dice were bad. Maybe we just get new movement symbols. Can't move at all. Cannot move whatsoever. It is not obvious to me why. Be a bug from the knockback? Potentially, yeah. Potentially. Well, let's see whether this persists through next turn. Funny. Oh, wait a second. Our position isn't the position we're actually in. Electrified armament is only supposed to hit someone that's 3 tiles around you. This thing is way further away, but you just saw armament hit this guy. Which means the reason why we can't move is because the game currently isn't sure where we actually are. We're displayed over here, but really we're somewhere pre-knockback. Huh. Huh. Oh, and also we can't hit this guy. Oh, something's wrong. Oh, something's very wrong. Wait a second. If possible, could you press F11 and send that file to us over on Discord? Sure. Would you mind giving me like an email address real quick, Sudo? Is that possible? If you can give me like an email contact, I'll send this over. That guy's probably misplaced. Well, we can't move either. So how do we kill it? There is a way we can kill it. Oh yeah, I have that address. Hold up. I'm gonna do that right now before I do a little forgetting. Kaboosh. What is it? Drop file. And throw. There you go. That you dodged the knockback attack, but it still moved you. Yeah, but why are they unaffected? You know what I mean? Why can I not target them anymore? Okay, we still can't move. So we just can't move anymore. There's no more movement. Let's see whether we can do something fancy here. Because unfortunately this needs a target, right? You can't just blind cast things. Hold up, I'm thinking. We can get out of this. It might just require a bit of creative, mechanical interpretation. It depends on whether my AoE's really oh, it just got moved. Did you see that? It moved. It moved. There's more knockback. Let's see whether that screwed with us too, or whether that one goes through. No, that one's fine. It's not inherently knockback. It's back in position. We're out. We're out. We're out. Whee! Don't break the game. I already broke it twice. Hey, Legit, I hope you're doing well. They're looking at it now. Absolutely. Thank you for the point of contact there. I know! No, I'm sorry! I know release day is a big thing, right? Like, y'all are a tiny team, right? Like, y'all are a small team. So, whenever a game comes into contact with general population, things get a little bit hectic. I hope you have a wonderful launch day. And I hope you have to deal with, like, people like me less than that. Could he be 3 games and a program and artist? Yeah, that is a small team. I think I'm gonna talk about this real quick. The fact that a core team of 3 people makes something like this is actually really inspiring. Some of you may know that a while ago, Milo, Shinx, and myself made a game for a game jam. Some of you might know this, a lot of you don't. It's fine, don't worry about it. And that went well. That was a cool project. I think we made like a cutesy little rhythm game where you poison people that you make food for. It was adorable. But it was a game jam game, right? So very short time to work on it. Recently, and by recently I mean yesterday, we decided we were going to make a thing. What the thing is, or like the scope of it all, or whatever, as of yet undecided. But that's also only a team of 3 people. Mind you, we have a programmer, an artist, and then there is me who has 0 talent when it comes to creatively doing anything except talking. I'm basically like a wall they talk at, and every time the artists get a bit too uppity, I go like, no. That's the only thing I bring to that project. But not that we will like get anywhere close to like this, right? But the fact that like a small core team of 3 makes a game that looks this fucking sick, sounds this cool, and plays this well is kind of inspiring, huh? A programmer, an artist, and a lawyer went into a bar. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. Sorry. The lawyer's currently going to his grave, apparently. Here we go. Woo! I'm alive! Time to think of it. Hold, I need to drink something. Hold up. Yeah, Aura, thank you for the hydrate. Like, a lot of my favorite games over the last couple of years. Why? Okay, I think I'm back. Suddenly sound stopped coming out of my mouth. That was weird. I've never had that happen. We're back. Like, some of my favorite games over the last bloody couple of years have been from, like, small development studios, right? There's just something about a really big advantage in, like, having a decent vision of what you're making instead of the overall, like, corporate process, right? Like, obviously, it's a bloody, like, huge amount of work for people, and like many people wear many different hats, and necessity is a bigger problem than usually a creative freedom, right? Like you're bound by a lot of, hey, this needs to get done things, but God, the outcome is so bloody worth it, huh? The outcome's so worth it. Anyway, I'm just waxing poetical at this point. So, what do we have? At the start of round, draw one temporal dagger. Yo, free temp dagger. Free temp dagger is cool. Whenever an enemy is damaged by a temp dagger, for the first time each turn, draw a temp dagger. Cool. Increase all damage dealt to enemies more than 3 tiles away before. Does this count for burn? The answer will be no, right? I'll take a free temp dagger, though. Just get temporal daggers going. There goes Saraiden. Program an artist and a lawyer went into a bar. The lawyer choked. Sorry. Correct. You need swimming mechanics. All games need realism. But what if you also add a crafting system? What if you also add inventory management? What if it's an MMO? Like, no, stop. Come away. Stop that. So that went well. That went really well. We've got 400 monies to burn, which is great because it means... I mean, what do we burn it on? What do we burn it on? What if we added some live service features, right? What if we did that? Wouldn't that be cool? No. I mean, I'm gonna be a hypocrite about this. It's not like I don't play an exorbitant amount of live service games. As an avid gacha player. I get it. Retirement? Wait, I just hovered over this and then went like, what? Retire character to gain gold based on their level. Oh. Not going to do that. Not yet anyway. Uma, exactly. What if the section as you turn into an egg? An egg, you kid. Speculated kernel level anti-cheat? Oh, if we could only be so lucky. If we could only be so lucky. I kind of don't want to do that yet. I kind of want to progress everyone. We also don't need the 5th person at the moment, I don't feel.
Your Excellency.
But before we burn all this money, here, have some stamina. Have some more stamina. Have some more stamina. Why does it cost 100 and 115? The difference in cost is lost on me. Is it? Oh, it's a level problem. Let me guess. Zoe costs. It's a level problem. Higher level is higher cost. I see. I see.
Raring to go.
De Nouveau makes things de nouveau great. Yeah, that's exactly how that works. You want to fight something bigger? Can we? Hold up. Stecky.
What can I do for you, my liege?
So, what do we want to work on? But the first thing that we want to work on is like me actually being in the right position for the game, because once again, VTuber problem, huh? I think it was roughly here, which means I'm going to be in the way for all of this. This is beautiful. We're going down here for a second. This is my one big problem with video games these days. None of them are made for VTubers. Where do I put myself? If I can't be the center of attention. Anyway, so next level on Stecky, preview all future relations rewards. I reckon Stecky reward, Stecky rep is gained through main story, right? So this is just the thing over time. Sylvia Adicha, combat training facility. That's interesting. We have no idea what that means, but I reckon it's a way to spend money to increase people's stats. Victorian, new recruits gain 10 armor power, cool, but we're not really getting new recruits at the moment, and gain 10 buff power. So we really want to get into Sylvia's good grace. Well, it's Sylvia, but...
You ready, my liege?
Let's go do Sylvia things. Commoners under Adicha blackmail has suffered a chromatic outbreak. They don't deserve to escape so easily. Yeah, that sounds like her. This is like high difficulty. We're bringing Zoe. And then, screw it, let's bring Seraiden. Games need to have a VTuber window where you shove yourself in. Exactly. I have long since believed that it should be illegal to not have one of your corners be empty. Like, keep left or right corner empty. Game devs, I swear. 14 energy once more. Oh lord. Maybe picking bigger layout wasn't great for my brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Let's go around. Hello, Misty. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Don't get me wrong, I like the exploration, but maybe for a first playthrough that was a bit much. It'll be fine. Corners is exactly where UI elements should be. Leave the game screen for the game. No! If you put the UI there, then you can't put the VTuber there. And we all know that video games should be made for content creators and nothing else. I do not honestly believe that. You should not, and neither should you. Actually, you believe what you want, but... I think we need to be around here. I'm waiting for all these varnishes to move. Even movies, etc. should keep a corner free. Yeah, like, where do you put your reaction YouTuber instead, huh? Like, if you don't have a reaction Andy slot, then what are you doing? Can you believe that some people actually think that? Isn't that awful? We have nothing, huh? I need, what, 2 movement and a shield? And a partridge and a pear tree. Wait, that's exactly what we got. Never mind. Never mind. That went pretty well. That went pretty okay. Imagine playing video games in 2025 instead of just watching other people playing them for you. I mean, the height of that was probably years ago, huh? 2020? Wait, what are you? Fearless provocation. Oh, this changed its icon. This has a new icon now. This used to be like a person-ish, right? And now it's a dragon. That's okay. Makes it more recognizable. Oh, did we nerf Megaphone? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. That's okay. Oh my god, I forgot we have, like, the movement of God. I forgot about that entirely. We just have movement. Whee! You nerfed it? Okay, what changed? Did the damage version change? It was more damage, right? I think this one does like 18 previously. Damage is down. Nerfed it just for you. So kind. So kind. Damn it, now we need to find a new... No, I think that's overall like a lot more healthy. It also means I don't have to lean into it and auto-pick it every time I see it, right? We also still have Rhetoric Blast, which I believe is, like, overlong a better option. For now, we're gonna play with this because it's still cool. All placer icons have been replaced a few days ago as well. Hell yeah. Tells you how much of a fake fan I am. I haven't played since last stream. Whee! And this is still such a good ability. Never mind. This is still good. It doesn't one-shot these guys baseline out of the box anymore, And that's okay. Like, the fact that it doesn't do that needs to be okay. Wonderful. You can still use it for crowd control. You can still use it for, like, pretty long-range damage. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is still... It's still pretty powerful. It feels pretty powerful still. But I don't feel like that's the only button I ever press now. Wonderful. Please feel free to not listen to me for balancing decisions. Let's see. What do we get to do here? We could, like, walk in. We could really just walk in, huh? Cool. Praise bloodletting. Everyone read praise bloodletting. We do need a bit more in terms of your old range versatility. I think it's easier to kind of like line up the pairs at the moment, if you know what I mean. Just get like, hey, Zoe, Serain is a team, Haru and Chrono are a team. That's probably like a bit easier on the old thinking about it brain. Oh, that doesn't work that way. Never mind. I forgot. In that case, we just have to move. I dislike these guys much more than I dislike the bigger version somehow. You think we can find exactly movement and unique? We cannot. We cannot. That's okay. We have armor. We have time. Hey, Ori. How you doing? Did I say hello to Ori already? Wait. Deja vu? Huh? We really can't make it, huh? Oh, we could have... Oh, no. Delegated pain is 15 tiles. Exactly. Okay. I don't think we get to delegate pain from over there. We can try from here, though. Whee! Only that plasma burn obviously triggers at the end, so not now, which makes that a bit... No, wait, that works out. Plasma burn. Beautiful. Beautiful! Have you been in this place before? Yeah. Higher on the... Never mind. Like, you get the gist. So the number one thing that I need to find out, and we'll find this out once I pay attention to it, is whether Bloodlust works with plasma burn inflicted by that character. I believe it does, but I have as of yet to actually pay attention to it triggering. Increase all damage dealt outside of your turn by... What? Excuse me? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, see, here is... Oh no, oh no. That's the thing you meant before? Yeah, I see. Yeah, so we're picking this up. Oh no. Oh no, he said. I'm in love, I think. Everyone, please mark on your calendar. Care is playing another turn-based tactics game in which he's going to main debuffs. I know it's never been heard before. Not like I've ever done that. Not that I would ever do that. We're maining Plasma Burn, baby. We're not just maining that, we're mainlining that. Right now. Down the tank. I mean, the way that it's phrased is increase all damage dealt outside of your turn, which means technically other enemies deal damage. But I'm pretty sure it applies to that character only. The game is pretty chill in the way that it words things overall. So we just delegate pain for their life savings now, huh? Or we don't. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. That's cool too. Totally not your style. Yeah, it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. Okay, that's too much movement. Here's how much movement we currently have. This is the free portion of our movement. This is the actual portion of our movement. Hey Zoe, what's your movement? Yes. Fucking little speed demon. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go reroll all of that. Zoop. That is not what I was looking for. I'm not gonna lie, that is not exactly what I wanted. Why is that gonna break? Oh no, that's gonna gain us shields. Because of bloodthirst. Bloodlust, blood. Because of blood. Hello, blood. Hiya. We're not really blocking here, but we can pretend that we are, huh? Does Zoe move or does she teleport? Yes. The real question is, can you tell the difference? Oh, this one hits immediately. Okay, so the big elite we had this wind-up animation. These ones just do it. Something you're doing? Milo! Hello, Milo. I need to find armament on Zoe. I need to. Yo, armament is also damage done outside of your turn, huh? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on. Not like this. Not like this, honey. Don't do this to me. Let's be friends, shall we? Let's be friends about this. That's what I mean! Hiya! Cool. There's no world in which... So Raiden? This art is sick, right? Right? Listen to the music, Milo. Listen to the music. It's so good. Honestly, we're gonna move into this. I'm down for moving into this. Hiya! The beauty of it all. The sheer beauty of it all. What the hell is going on? Why are we critting now? Where are these coming from? Why is everything a critty? It wasn't before. Yeah, they don't have to wind up anymore. Okay. Hey, Taco, good morning. Worked on some LN2 inventory this morning. Now to kill my eyes typing it up. No, good luck. Good luck with the inventory. Ooh, another moment of truth. We have another someone getting moved back problem. We'll see how that goes. I don't expect all of them to be wonky now. Oh, I sort of need to remember we have duelists on Zoe. That was the thing I forgot about. We have duelists on Zoe, meaning we need to keep others away from us. Why is this happening? We have like a 6% crit chance or something. There we are. If only I could harness the power of all this liquid nitrogen to cool my house. Here's the thing. Theoretically, you can. Once. Exactly once. I don't know whether I would recommend it though. Please flood your house with chemicals responsibly. Alright. Uh-oh. Never mind. I was gonna say, let's plan out energy. We don't need to. We have... This is a trap, right? What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, what if we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16. No, that's too much. We can't double back. Isn't CO2 technically also chemical? Everything's chemicals. That's the point, Cyphoid. Everything's chemicals. Hey, possum! I see a duck, dice gambit. Yep, math checks out. It's a low-key dork. That's low-key. Wait, low-key? Low-key? Sir. Like, your measurement charts are off. Could you please revise your scale? We're way too advanced in this dorkery to, like, be low-key about it. I'm broadcasting it to the internet, of all things. To approximately 2.5 viewers. But I'm really grateful for all of them being here. Okay, we're trying the little bot again. This did not go well last time. Master Inquisitor, perfect timing. We have another important delivery for you to complete. Unwillingly being made part of this film industry. Okay, we can't quite hit that. That's annoying. So instead what we hit is this robot, right? Kick it! Oh, do I want to overextend? I love overextending. Yeah, overextending is like my favorite thing. I love that Loki is the part that bothered you. I mean, you have to own up to what you are, right? If I was being offended by being called a dork, then oh my god. It's like, I'd much rather just be true to myself for derp. I'd much rather just be true to myself in that regard. Like, look at it like this, right? I'm a middle-aged dude. I'm a middle-aged dad pretending to be an anime duck on the internet. Like, we are past the point of pretending. We're past the point of pretending that, like, I am not a dork. This is... Wait, why is this... Because it needs an attack symbol. I see. That's why. Which we didn't roll. We're going to try again. There we are. I thought kicking the bot was a movement symbol. In the... What do you mean? No! This is why I don't go golfing. This is why I don't go golfing. Shit like this. I swear. Rigged. Also, look at that cute little symbol. That's adorable. That's just adorable. Does that mean it's okay with being feared? It doesn't, right? It's afraid. There, now it doesn't have to be afraid anymore. Wait here, little robot. This really slaps. It's like Arabic. No, oh, damn it. I was told what this was. Fado? Was that the name of it? Ah, I wish my brain worked. I wish my brain worked. Fado! Oh my god, I did remember. Holy shit, I'm so smart. It's, like, I believe it was Portuguese folk music mixed with, like, hip-hop elements in this case. It's really, really cool. I didn't know I liked this. I mean, I didn't know it existed. And I really like it. Let's not do any of that, Joey. Let's also... No, okay. There's too many people there to not bloodlet. On the other hand, though. Oh, crap. Scalper! Oh no, one more. One more. I'm vibing with this super hard. This music is great. Yo, hold up. Hold up, let me check something. Oh, let me check something! No. There is... there it is. There is a digital soundtrack on the Steam page, Mino. Just saying. Just saying. They're the soundtracks on the Steam page. Just... you know? What? What are we talking about? We were talking about something. Sorry, I forgot. And I just saturated them out of range. Never mind. Zoe just crits. We just crit. Well, how did I get this little... You robot. Okay, it's no longer afraid now. Which means it's gonna make it to the delivery station, right? Local woman yells at blobs. That's correct. Zoe just yells at blobs. I mean, wouldn't you? They're so yellable. Last new soundtrack I picked up was South of Midnight, which is really cool American Southern R&B rock. The last soundtrack I picked up was the thing we played on stream. You remember? Remember the RTS? I forgot the name. Damn it! How did I forget the name? That game was sick. Play Obscure. Tempest Rising. Tempest Rising. Tempest Rising. StarCraft? I mean, that's the one that I spent my youth in, yeah, but different problem. No. Tempest Rising. And once more, the little robot isn't moving. Oh, this is... I dislike these movement missions a lot. I really do not like these. Blah. I mean, I'm also bad at them. That doesn't help. Why do these keep spawning? Like, why do these keep spawning? Oh, because we're on package delivered. Oh, no, never mind. The robot did deliver the package. Now we need to be down there. That's why they keep spawning. Okay. Unfortunately, I've kicked it in such a way. Please go away, thank you. That it will not naturally get kicked anymore. So now I do need it to manually move. We have 3 more turns to do that in before it runs out of fuel. We are at... I wish this was slightly easier to see. We're at 1 saturation out of 5. 1 out of 5. What if... we just rolled it? So we didn't. But we could have. The important part is we could have rolled. Sometimes we do end up missing, huh? Did we play Tempest Rising on stream? Yeah, absolutely we did. Absolutely. Ow! Oh, now you're in kick range. Hell yeah. So very kickable. I feel like I've kind of shot myself, chat. I feel like I've kind of shot myself with that early saturation there. Don't do this to me, fellow chatters. Don't be talking about old school RTS soundtracks. Freaking OG Command & Conquer. Yeah, no, Possum, exactly. Have you looked at Tempest Rising by any chance? Because the TR soundtrack is exactly that. It's like exactly that. So if that's what you're missing, and I could understand why, Hellmarch is a treasure. Go check out the Tempest Rising soundtrack. The game's also fine, by the way. The game is basically Command & Conquer, but like difficult. It's a really interestingly made spiritual successor. The soundtrack I will 100% recommend. The game I'll recommend if you like miss old Command & Conquer. If not, then that won't be for you. It's like way too close to exactly being that. Like including like the little campy campaign bits and all of it, you know? Don't do this to me? What do you mean don't do this to you? I thought you... But I wasn't helping! I thought I was helping! What are we throwing? We're throwing these. Hiya! That, believe it or not, does it. That does it truly. And then we stand next to the little bot and give it love and encouragement. That's what we do. We pat the robot. And maybe we pet our HP while we're in there. Diving into all of this without any sort of armor whatsoever was not a great idea. I miss RTS villains too. I miss Kain. Space! Kain was a great villain. I do not know the name of the guy who played him, but his bloody mug will always stick in my head. Olden Command & Conquer was such a joy to play through. Was such an absolute joy to play through. And it's just not something we have access to anymore. Like, well, we have access to the olden games, obviously, right? But we're not getting anything like that anymore. Because every RTS that comes out these days needs to be like hyper esports. Wee. No, Tim Curry didn't play Kain. Tim Curry played the guy whose name I forgot that goes Splash. Kain himself was played by, I do not know. Did he even have a name? Did Curry's character even have a name? Damn, like this was a while ago. And the problem with like the esports like push in RTS is just that none of the made for esports games have been good, right? Every single made for esports RTS has been awful. Except for the one that's still alive, which is StarCraft 2. Let's not pretend that StarCraft 2 wasn't made for esports, but at least StarCraft 2 has a crap ton of other things going for it. Premier Anatoly Chardenko is played by Tim Curry. Thank you, Chrono. I appreciate that. Joseph David Kukin played Kain. Ah, wonderful. I remember his face. I did not know his name until now. He gets away to the only place not corrupted by capitalism. Spout. Exactly. Exactly. Kain was played by Joey Kukin, a guy who was hired at Westwood to do sound stuff, but when they decided to try FMVs, they were like, bro, looks like a villain, make him act. I've been reading The Rise and Fall of Blizzard by Jason Schreier, and reading about the development of StarCraft 2 has been interesting. It being a shit show, you mean, Milo? I don't know, when it comes to StarCraft 2, like, StarCraft 2 was a game that I spent a lot of my time in, long before I became a content creator. And that's on the ground now. Long before I became a content creator. I played a lot of StarCraft 2, back when I was young and spry, and the rigors of fast-moving RTS were not beyond my ken yet. I don't know why sometimes I start talking like that, seriously, there has to be something wrong in my brain. Medically interesting. Medically interesting. You were young when StarCraft 2 came out? I was young enough when StarCraft 2 came out! Like, I played Masters and Grandmaster League for some. Like, not on release, obviously. Those leagues didn't exist on release. But, like, a good while in, I played, like, Masters, Grandmasters. I demoted a lot, but... Like, I demoted from Grandmaster a lot. But... Like, I was really good at it. I was really good at it. But as age progresses, and my muscles wane, and my joints ache and yell... as my attention span shortens, just like your finest Zoomer generation, I found that RTS and me, like, we don't really, like, gel anymore. So, like, I'm just avoiding them. I'm just avoiding them. Stuff like the SC2, like, co-op mode or shit like this, right? Like, that I greatly enjoy. But when it comes to, like, laddering, no. I'm out of that. I'm just out of that. Leader of Nod was a decision about as good as hiring the Carpenter Harrison Ford to play in Star Wars. Exactly, Grandpa. Exactly. Esports is a stupid concept to develop a game around, make your game fun to play in with systems to explore, and the community will make their own leagues. Yeah, that's the point, Code, right? We see, for example, like Beyond All Reason is a really weird project to compare this to, because Beyond All Reason isn't company developed, it's like a fan project with volunteers, right? But Beyond All Reason is a very good example otherwise. Like, that game isn't made as... Oh, eSport. It's made as, hey, a couple of people got together, got drunk, and decided they wanted to make, like, the next Supreme Commander, right? So that's what they're doing. And Bauer is fantastic. It's bare bones as all hell, and there's no campaign, there's nothing, but, like, the game's hella good. Look at Stormgate. Look at Stormgate. Stormgate just released, so I think it's fair to, like, yell at Stormgate now. Stormgate doesn't feel like it's made for esports, but it doesn't feel like anything else either. So, cool. And while they did launch with a weird little campaign, I mean, that's it. Stormgate once again feels like a, ooh, if we push this into esports, then we can get all the money, right? Like, I don't know. There have been so many games in the past, so many RTS that were developed for esports or for spectacle instead of like being a good game. Like, anyone remember Grey Goo? Outside of the fact that obviously like you needed NASA's computers to run the fucking thing. It just like flat out wasn't designed to be like fun. It was designed to be a spectacle and to eventually be played on like before crowds. There's an argument to be made. Sorry, I'm ranting about this instead of playing, but like that's just how I operate. There's an argument to be made to design your games around being watchable, right? The biggest proponent of that is honestly League of Legends. A lot of you will know that I'm like an age-old Dota player, right? Like I like Dota a lot. I can't play it anymore because I get really fucking toxic when I do. And I'd like to keep my friends instead of losing them over a stupid video game. But that's fine. Dota, I hold, is mechanically just flat out fucking superior to League. But Dota is also fucking unwatchable. Like, it's a clusterfuck of epic proportions. And if you compare that to League is very visually clear, right? Very clean cut, very designed over the years to be viewable, to be watchable, even like by a casual observer. And that does a lot. I don't play League because I don't hate myself, but I watch Worlds because that shit's fun. And it's less confusing than watching the International, if I'm being entirely honest with you. I mean, we also watch TI, but that's a different problem. It's the argument to like make your game watchable by an audience holds true, but before that, like the game that you make needs to be fun. And in RTS, that is a thing we're massively struggling with, right? Marvel Rivals is a good example of fun versus watchability. The game is fun if you enjoy hero shooters, but it's but it's so hard to watch as an esports. Yeah, I can't watch Rivals. Like, I can't watch Rivals for multiple reasons. Like, I don't give a shit about Marvel to begin with. But it also does not make sense when viewed. Overwatch had that problem, I want to say. Like, Overwatch had the problem of, like, as a spectator, the game's kind of weird. But Rivals kicks that up a notch, yeah. Grey Goo had a faction that was voiced by Afrikaans actors. I will always remember it for that. Really? That's cool. Leia Null is an RPG first and foremost, but has, like, 3 tournament leagues. I still hold, like, Code, you're much more knowledgeable in that regard, right? Like, you're much more knowledgeable than me, who, like, shies away from PvP. If you want to play Leia Null PvP, by the way, like, go talk to Code. Actually, you should watch Code. I still hold that Leia Null is not balanced around player versus player. And any effort that the community is going through to make it balanced for player versus player is kind of cute, at best. But my denial of that fact doesn't really stand in the way of people having fun with it, right? This is very much me yelling at people, stop having fun with this, and everyone else just goes to continue playing their game, which is as it should be. Play the things you enjoy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Should I back at the game now or later? You're looking at Dice Gambit? You're looking at Dice Gambit, Chromo? There's one really cool thing. There's one really cool thing up, and that is there is a Dice Gambit package that has a Felseal in it as well. And Felseal, if you like turn-based tactics games, is one that is really, really, really good. And if you don't have Felseal already and you enjoy turn-based tactics games, I would highly recommend picking up both. I would highly recommend picking up both. Also, happy launch day. Once again, like, okay, just let me be clear on this. Once again, I was given a code for this game. If I tell you to buy the game, please do remember that, like, I was given a thing to play. Disclaimer as always. Having said that, fuck it. The only reason why I tell you to get this game is because it's really, really good. I'm having a blast with it. I just get sidetracked by conversations because you all are too interesting. If you want to play it now, get it now. That's the bottom line of it, Chrono. That's absolutely the bottom line of it. But the Felseal package, first of all, like, really surprised me. Didn't know where that was coming from, but hell yeah, Felseal. It's weird that as YouTube and live streaming rose, that watchability became a big part of games. Every game, even single-player RPGs, so much so it's a priority that often overshadows playability and fun. I have to say that I saw it less in single-player games, Possum. But the spectrum of, like, stuff that I cover is also usually less watchable to begin with, right? Like single-player action games where shit is happening is very easy to watch for people because, like, ooh, jingling keys, ooh, action here, there, left, right, blah. Turn-based tactics games have always been a bit harder for people to watch because there's a lot of, like, thinking and a lot of, like, decision-making involved, a lot of, like, internalized processes that your streamer would have to talk through, and many are just really bad at that. This is one thing that I think I'm relatively decent at if I try, and that is just, like, talking through thought processes and, like, getting the audience into that too. But it does make the genre less watchable by default, no matter how pretty it is, right? No matter how well designed it is, the way the genre itself plays out is inherently less watchable to begin with. So I have probably observed that slightly less because of where I'm situated, right? But you can tell that there are enough products these days that do emphasize this, right? The modern generation of gacha games, for example, are all designed not just around like monetization, yada yada, general gacha traps, but also flat out around being watchable as entertainment. Like they all are. Whether that be like the whole like MiHoYo catalog, whether that be like Wuwa, whether that be like anything released in the last 3 years. Minimum. Last 3, 4, 5 years maybe, even. Just returned from my own Dice Gambit session. How did it go, Sinjin? You having fun? Was when people were cheating on level 3s with HP damage and energy gain on summon, then copying it, but that got nerfed. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, Code, I can't argue with you on this. You are more knowledgeable about this than I am. That's all I can say there. Right, the package has been delivered, all thanks to the Master Inquisitor. There is no package. She's filming us. I'm so happy that my Victorine sweet and sour double trouble extravaganza limoncello ice cream could make its way to my loyal fans before it melted. We're just part of an ad. My fans deserve only the best, and that includes always on-time delivery. And you too can order one package for just 125 gold. That's a 10% discount. What's your flavor? Mine's sweet and sour ice cream. No, actually, that's fine. Hold up. Never mind. That seems oddly fine. No, never mind. That seems weird. No, that is weird. Delivery missions felt easier than expected. Don't look at my half health. You get the sneaking suspicion that you may not have been the only one on the call. You have 3 minutes! Exactly. Simultaneously weird and okay at the same time. I mean, technically, what is lemon ice cream other than it's sweet ice cream, but it's sour because it's lemon, right? But that's not what sweet and sour is. So, unlock Shutterbug Academy class? Excuse me? Wait, photography? Kind of cool? Sounds like a warm and cold drink. Yeah, but we're not playing Monster Hunter. Promoted from chatter to subscriber. Yup. Yup. We're definitely taking the hit in armor, right? So right now it's going to be Glass Cannon. We're taking the hit in armor for 7 dice power. That's really hard to pass up. We don't want to lose buff power. We do not want to lose dice power. Armor power is the natural give. Yeah, let's be nervous. Let's be nervous. You just took sweet and sour sauce and froze it. Now you mix it with milk first and then you freeze it. Ow. Wait. Whenever you roll armor, gain armor. This game knows me so well. Whenever this character gains more than 10 armor, deal 50% of that armor in damage to other enemy. Dude. Fuck Fuck yes! Fuck yes! This is so cool! I want all of these. And then there's 20%, just gain 20% additional armor. I want every single one of them. Do remember, we have Bloodlust. Now, Bloodlust does not 10 armor make, but what I don't know is, if you hit Megaphone on multiple enemies, Bloodlust happens in multiple instances, right? Like, it triggers an instance for each of them. I don't know whether those instances are cumulative for the trigger of Broadcasted Retribution, or whether all of them fail to proc it. What I do know is that Vanguard Scorcher is very, very quickly becoming the thing I want to play. Whatever Finland's call their Sims. God, I want all of these. We're taking Broadcasted Retribution. We're absolutely taking Broadcasted Retribution. God, this could feed back into Bloodlust. That's so fun. And we get to heal. We get to heal a little bit. Oh, event. And then we want to go here, right? Oh, sick! More healing. Exactly what we're looking for. I would also like money, but Zoe healing is great. Not well versed in it. I am not either. That is an area of expertise that I do not have. I could jam to this music all day. I could legitimately jam to this. I need to buy the soundtrack. Oh, more energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I don't want to spend the 15. But like everything else is so much waste, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sick. We're doing that. You encounter an academy pamphlet with Alexi striking a pose. It seems that it's outlining a translocationist ability in a futile effort to get people to enroll. If you spend some time studying it, you feel you could learn something. Oh, new signature? I mean, I don't care for Zoe's dash all that much right now. I'm not gonna lie. Toss 2 units within 6 tiles. Cool. Tethers any unit within range 5. I don't know what that means. Probably can't move away from you. Place 2 traps. Whenever a unit enters a tile with a trap, triggers an emergency teleport on that unit after it has finished moving. Oh. 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 Oh, absolutely. Between 10 Securies, you me both. Let's go. Oh, this is so cool. Unfortunately, 2 traps might not be enough, depending on like how many enemies we have. That might be the problem with that ability for us specifically in this playthrough. All of the little guys are also out of range of getting one, like the ranged blobs are out of range of getting one-shot by us now. That's another issue we're facing. Enjoy your lurk, Frodo. Thank you for being here. We had 2 people with delegated. That's not great. Better than doing nothing. And we get to do it twice, huh? We don't get a damage preview for it, but I feel like that's okay. No matter where we move, we will always be within 4 tiles of Zoe, so we're never getting duelist die here. So instead, we just kind of fall back a little. We want to be about here, I reckon. We don't want any of this. And we legit do not need the movement, especially not turn 1. Which obviously means we're getting more movement. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. There's some armor. Okay, let's try something funky. What if we just went? We just legged it. This is all free movement. Hiya! Holy mother of filth. my lord. Oh. Oh, this is funny. Okay, this has unlimited range. I'm there for that. We do not have a lot of armor. That's the big problem we have, right? And we don't have electrified armaments. Aha! They do still act normally afterwards. So this is not an interruption. We're gonna drop really low here. We're gonna drop real low. Maybe going in wasn't the best idea. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, you! Hey! It teleports them at the end of their movement, so a melee that gets into range with you is now no longer in range. This trap is way better than I thought. Holy crap. That is way better than I thought. Whee! We are doing that again. Very cool, very cool. Now we just need to figure out what to do with Zoe up here. I mean, what we do is clearly move up and wave them. That gives us more armor. And then we need to go and find all of the like little ranged enemies that are causing us issues here, right? Alternatively, why not put on more funny traps? These don't do anything on Ranger, but this is so good. The fact that it teleports them at the end of their movement is incredible disruption. Cracked. There's plasma burn. Oh, there we go. Wait, why did we just gain armor there? Why did we just gain armor there? What did I miss? Why did we gain armor there? You saw that, right? Oh, that's... You see that damage with the trap? Oh! Yeah, that has to be it, huh? That has to be it. Is it though? I don't know. Let's roll these real quick. I really would like... We're gonna use this for movement. We kind of have to. Nowhere else to attack. Let's just get some armor going. And go time. Everything's so everywhere, you know? Oh, we need more. This should be in. Perish. Okay. The downside is we can't... Oh, no. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oops. The downside is we can't use them for damage anymore, right? 6 damage, 6 armor. Well, it's... Yeah, 6 armor if it's an ally. If an ally walks through it, right? Thought it was when you moved on your own trap, though. That's exactly what it is, Gamma. So, like, that's not where we're getting the armor from. Oh. Oh, I'm a... Huh? Oh, it's rules for thee, but not for me. I see now. Huh. Yeah, this ability is cracked. What the hell? That is incredible. Oh, I'm gonna love that. Yeah. And at the same time, now we have to reroll them. When we keep one, we keep one of them. We keep one of them. We have an out. We found the out. We found the out twice. Because he did an attack move while the enemies move and then attack. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's exactly what it is, Olsen. We can do an attack with pre-planned movement, and it will execute the entire thing. instead of interrupting the attack mid-movement. Whereas the enemy, like, goes through, like, separate phases. Technophobia. Teleport up to 8 tiles, applying 22 stacks of Plasma Burn and 5 stacks of Fear to all enemies within 2 tiles of your destination. Hilarious. Fusion Smash. Smash all enemies within 2 tiles for 9 damage and apply 18 stacks of Plasma Burn. Hilarious. I'm not picking Magnetizing Chains. Sue me. Damn. Damn. So we're currently using an attack and a movement anyway. This would be... What I'm missing is like a really simple thing. Let's grab Technophobia. Screwblade Brush. This is expensive to cast. Very, very expensive to cast. We'll be fine. We'll be okay eventually. We're learning so much cool stuff right now. I love build crafting. And this is exactly that, right? This is exactly, hey, you like build crafting? Would you like to like make things? Like, yes, please. Oh, bonus energy. Oh, video game. I love you too. 1-0, go. No. Here we go. But noted that the open streets of the Adisha area are way less beneficial to my playstyle than the cramped office space of the Nova family. Way less beneficial. You can see the levels of damage we've taken this run alone, huh? No, make a pile. Form an orderly pile, for Christ's sake. If we could just get Technophobia right now, that would be wonderful. We keep a movement and we roll everything else. Well, that's not it. That's actually just bad. That is just bad. The plus side is we do get to move away from Zoe for the purpose of triggering Duelist. How many days until it explodes? I think 2 or 3 left. Like, we will have to go shortly. Okay, this is hot. Hold up. Is this the right placement? Hiya. And then we take these because we really don't need them. Actually, we take everything. We throw it back. We do that again. Hiya! This is cool. We don't want to do that. Like, I really don't want to buff them again. I think we just leave, like, we just live on this. It's a lot. It's a lot coming in. A lot of the range is going to go towards not Zoe, unfortunately. And these are hitting for 26. Imagine if we had electrified armaments right now. Just imagine. Imagine all the damage. Donk! Ow. These hurt. These hurt a lot. We might not have enough. Can you believe we might not have enough armor? Can you believe? I can. Okay, give me delegated. I would like to delegate now, please. Annoying. This needs to go. All of these need to go, huh? One of these needs to stay. Come on. These. You are really mean. You're a meanie is what you are. We can't do anything with that. We can't even dash through that. Oh, this is really bad. Really, really bad. Couple that with the fact that we can't really build armor out of nowhere. It's not like Zoe where we just get to do that, huh? Do I want to be behind there? I want to, but I don't think we can. This is too much movement for them. So we keep Sword Shield. We throw everything else back. We're looking for any level of movement, but we want to spend as few of it as possible. That's just a lie. Hello. I know that technically we only need to kill that guy. But we're taking a lot of damage here. Like a lot of damage, now that I look at it. And we have no armor. We're gonna have to heal a lot of health once we get back home. No. Luckily we do have some spare money. Uh-oh, here we go. Yikes. I need the plasma. Please give me the Technophobia. I need it. I crave it. I desire it. Deeply. Please. That is Technophobia. There we go. Where do we go? We just like set this in here, right? Can you believe that that only gave us 12 armor? Can you believe? I can. Sick. Ow! And now we do need to get creative about this, because we're getting completely overrun, right? Like, we are getting completely overrun. I feel like we still walk in here and hit them, let that come back to us. We do need to remove some of them. Otherwise, we just flat out do not live. So... But there's so many problems with that line of thought. There's so many problems with that line of thought. Never mind, I forgot about our armor burst. We do armor burst like crazy, huh? I think we just try to keep Zoraiden safe. That's the next step of the play, huh? Cool plasma burn. There is some more armor. Nope, goodbye. And they spawn one idiot per turn. We can live with one idiot per turn. Nifty. Also nifty plasma burn. Oh, the beauty of it all. The absolute beauty of it all. Yeah, this one hits us now, but we're back to 65 armor out of nowhere. You explode anyway, so we can just abscond. We are looking for... Once again, we're looking for everything. Oh my god. And we got... enough. We absolutely got enough. Cool. Goodbye. I'm not helping the entire issue of like spreading enemies out too much. This is not helping. But it is funny. We just go for it, huh? What if we Fearless Provocationed in? I think we should. I just need to find what the distance is exactly. That's the distance. Nice critty. And that gave us armor. Nifty. Let's go reroll these. Every time Rhetoric Blast hits anything, we trigger. I just realized that. I realized that this is exactly 10 armor. You can't see it because my stupid head is in the way, but this is exactly 10 armor for the purpose of Broadcasted Retribution. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Goodbye. Also like weaken, exactly. Our armor values are a bit jank right now. Like the way that we gain them is not entirely obvious. And not entirely straightforward either. However, this is fun. This is very, very fun. I also would very much enjoy if we could do this. Hold up, we don't need to do that. If we go here, and then here, I will heal for 2%. Sue me. I will take the 2% heal. There's nothing you can do against it. Whee! We took a lot. Attrition is a major, major problem we're currently dealing with. Did we just get 2 levels from that? We did. The Berserker Academy class. Ooh. Oh, Saradin. But Zoe is still in kind of working condition, huh? And also level 13, for Christ's sake. There's raw buff power. There's 20% armor. I'm taking the 20% armor, right? Yeah, I absolutely am. I absolutely am. Please give me electrified armaments. I crave it so much, dude. So much.
Mighty fine work out there, Your Excellency.
Mighty fine work. Thank you, Stacky. 2 weeks left. Don't worry about it. So. Combat facility, you say, huh? Is that anywhere obvious, or?
Let's see how things are going, huh?
Combat training facility. Is that an obvious thing I'm missing, or like, nah? Hangout. Suspicious reports of chromatic activity have kept coming from a certain bakery in Old Town. A bakery Sylvia seems to have ties to. Time to check it out, huh? Like, logically, it would probably be in the academy, right? Let's go send Zoe in. Ah, combat training. There it is. 130 gold to gain 20 XP. Okay, how much is 20 XP? Oh. 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 Huh. Alright. This is something that I struggle with at the moment. A lot of the things you can pay money for, the concept seems okay, but in practice, the amount of stuff you get from it doesn't seem worth it. Like, I get 25 stamina for almost 150, 25 out of 700. You know what I mean? Like, that also doesn't seem like it's worth it, ever. Like, yeah, you need to burn all of your money to not have it erased, but I'd much rather burn it on something that doesn't feel like I'm getting ripped off. Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't up. Oh, it upgrades a number there. We were at 399, but the bar doesn't move. Okay. Good to know.
Come on now, Your Excellency. Those chromatics ain't gonna take care of themselves, huh?
I mean, let's have a look at what this hangout is, huh? Suspicious reports of chromatic activity have kept coming from a certain bakery in Old Town. A bakery Sylvia seems to have ties to. Time to check it out. Zoe finds the bakery in a charming old building with fading frescoes of bread, cakes, and espresso painted above the doorway. A bell chimes as Zoe follows the smell of freshly baked goods through the door. A distinct and agitated voice can be heard from a figure perched atop the countertop, a glint of steel flashing between her fingers, while facing a frightened-looking clerk. I don't care how viscous they are. What even does that mean? Just make sure that no one... Ah! The Inquisitor! Well, look what the cat dragged in, the little knight! What brings you to this, delightful and extremely respectable establishment? Well, an establishment where nothing of ill repute takes place, I will remind you. It's too bad, I love those places. Of course you would, little knight. You Inquisitors are wicked fellows, all those chromatic vapors getting to your head. I love her. She's so wonderful. And also, so awful. And also this face. This face, dude. Well, nothing for you to do here in this family-friendly bakery. So you better try somewhere else, alright? Because we're definitely not keeping chromatics in the cellar. If that's what you're thinking. Nuh-uh. You're keeping chromatics in the cellar? Who told you that? I'll skin that snitch alive. You told me? Huh? No, I didn't. Well, Little Knight, even if you're onto something, I ain't no rat. My mouth is shut. Zipped. I ain't ever gonna fess up about my illegally underground chromatic fighting ring. Oh, just an illegal underground chromatic fighting ring. That face. Dude, the art. The art. I love it so much. Damn, all right, you got me. I guess they don't call you the Inquisitor for nothing. Getting me to admit the truth without ever bringing the hot poker out. Well done, Little Knight, I'll give you that. Guess there's no point trying to hide it from you anymore. So yes, I might have ethically sourced a few chromatics for this idea I had. But Little Knight, think about it. Chromatic versus chromatic in a fight to the death. It's gonna be wild. But I guess the fun's over now. If anyone should have a chromatic fighting ring, it's me. That's not fair, you can't do that. Who's the chromatic inquisitor here? Well, I'm glad it's not me, because they're little no fun losers. Guess I'll just go back to the old boring cockfighting then. Oh, please, no more fighting rings. That's so uninspired, Sylvia. Well, you have a better idea then? Instead of, you could run a friendship ring. You could run a therapy ring. Yes. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Grubby says, my absolute favorite, this is fucking lush, is the metallic glint. Oh, the little glint that plays across, like, yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice touch, huh? It's a really nice touch. Get humans to fight. Gladiator ring. Oh, now we're talking, Little Knight. That's a great idea. A loud crash of falling rubble suddenly breaks up Sylvia's and Zoe's conversation, followed by a warning exclamation of, not again. Oh, that must have been the chromatics escaping again. You better go deal with those, Little Knight. And I'll keep my illegal operations chromatic free for now. Ciao, Little Knight. Sees you as an accomplice. I cannot imagine why. So those do not pass time. Wonderful news. Wonderful, wonderful news. I never saw it coming, never saw it coming, not once. We have another Sylvia, we have another Victorin. Where are we at right now? What's like the next big interesting thing? So 10 buff power, and then obviously there's a class afterwards. Shutterbug Academy. Shall we try this and see what Shutterbug is all about? Like, not that I'm not interested in Berserker, but... Shutterbug. We're gonna bring Haru, and finally we're gonna bring Chrono. This can only go horrifically wrong, because this is level 8 and Chrono's level 1. And Haru is level 7, so don't worry about it. We get 175 back. Not that great either. Maybe we are gonna avoid combat for a little bit. He said, and then ran into combat. Well, the only way to get XP is through combat anyway, right? So I just hope we don't get too many ranged enemies. Never mind. Instant ranged enemy. Let's see. So Chrono's on Vanguard right now. No, Chrono's on Inquisitor right now. So we could draw 2 Temporal Daggers. And then what do we do with them? Borderline nothing. Evasive Assault. Downsides of being level 1, huh? Give me the daggers. And now we just have the daggers. Which honestly is kind of really cool. Step back 1. I'm not gonna reroll a single die. That doesn't feel worth it. But now the ranged attacks are gonna come in. There's a lot of ranged attackers. That's really the big problem we're facing with the upped enemy quantity. Would have Dripping Draft. But do we need it? Kind of down, right? What we want is Plasma Wave. Let's do the wave. To do the wave, however, we do require exactly one sword. There we are, fine. Never mind, problem solved. Whee! And we critties. Critties, however, does not change the number of stacks we generate. And that Temporal Dagger should have been thrown earlier. Let's go reroll. Let's go reroll exactly this one. I deserve that. Temp daggers don't go away, alright? We just stack them up. Okay. There's Electrified Armament not doing anything because no one's in range. I forgot that Haru has that. You're teleporting very close. That's cool. God, this is funky music. Love it. What did we get? We did get a megaphone off of this. Do we megaphone or do we not? We could evasive assault. I feel like we evasive assault instead of megaphone here, huh? The daggers are gonna go much harder. And we get to keep the unique. Or more daggers. Check that! We'll crit, and then we just keep the daggers. I hope these don't go away over turn. We're about to find out. Haru should have one. Zoop. Throw him up. There's our dagger. Oh no, wait, we draw a temp dagger, so no, we don't keep them through rounds then. We do not preserve them. Bit of a shame. Perish. Do we get the second wave even if they die? Yes, we do. Very cool. One of these days I will learn that I have these. And then you get re-rolled because our rerolls are full into... Ah, beautiful. Into that. You have burn on you. You're gonna die anyway. People get onto therapy couches and tell about their life problems. The one whose therapist jumps off a cliff wins. Wow. Wow, MJM. I love that. That is a great concept. But I feel like we'd run out of therapists and we already don't have enough of them, huh? So I don't know how sustainable that is in the end. Yeah, we do not get to keep them. Okay. Hiya. This skill is way better than I thought, except that we don't clear the way. What? Hold up. What if I wasn't stupid, though? Like, what if I didn't make, like, super questionable decisions? No, we're gonna make super questionable decisions. It's okay. Hiya! I do value these pretty highly. I just realized that I do like this. I thought this was going to be a bit of a throwaway skill, but no, I like this a lot. Oh no. Maybe that's what Chrono's just going to do. Chrono's just going to be a knife juggler, and we just go knife. Instead of homogenizing the builds already, huh? Let's go reroll all of this. Would you know that Haru needs a new unique? Oh. What the hell? I got stuck a little. Wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. And it's enough to level Chrono as well, huh? It's also enough to level Haru. Hell yeah. Alright, Haru, what you got for me? 2 dice power? 2 evasion. Have an additional die every 2 turns. And of cool. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's what we're doing. And onward to Chrono. That's a lot of damage. Die evasion. I definitely don't want to take this. I don't want to take this. Yeah. Not good, but it did just give me 3 extra die off a single action. Oh. Oh. That's not funky. I do not want to fuck with Sylvia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, we're going all the way around. What are we tagging today, Verius? Capture a blend once more. So blend is the big guys, right? Oh, what are you? What are you? What are you? Sylvia has found a syringe. She seems really want to try it. She seems to really want you to try it. Do you dare? Sure. Who will feel the sting? Good luck, Chrono. Chrono pierces their skin with a needle and fields. Fantastic! Their fields for 20. Looking around, Sylvia is nowhere to be found. Oh, the tiniest bonus. The tiniest one, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Remember, suspicious needles are fun. Please do not do that. Do not do that. Stay far away from suspicious needles. Oh, new enemy, new enemy, new enemy. Hell yeah. Little bits. Yo, it's little bits. What do little bits do? Can't see. I don't know because I can't manipulate the turn order. Never mind. We'll find out eventually. Oh, but we do get to clear 3 immediately. Big fan. And it's important to know that Chrono has no defenses whatsoever at the moment. So we might have to be a little bit careful. Aru. Maybe we just kind of hunker down a little. Just a little bit, you know. These seem very swarmy. They seem very, very swarmy. We need exactly a shield. We got exactly a shield. We also got another... Honestly, they seem really swarmy. Let's hope that this does something with them. Let's hope that they do not like Rupture. What do we have? Data, stay away from familiar needles too. That is a good decision you're making there. It's a very good decision you're making. I applaud thee. That was a decent chunk of damage. Did way more damage per dagger at level 1 than Haru does at level 8. That is true. Let's figure out why. Oh lord! Oh my god! Huh? Like, I wish I could tell you what this is, what's happening right now. I wish I could tell you what's happening right now. So Chrono is at 170. Why can I not inspect anything? Was that always a problem, or am I just silly? Can't seem to inspect anything. I feel like I used to be able to. Hiya! Respectable. Very respectable. Please, sir, can I have one more? The answer is yes, but at a cost. I will pay that price, I believe. No, I'm not paying that price. We can do better. So these seem to have like movement around that they use in order to reposition and also deal damage at the same time. Power is at 50 less attack power. This might be why. So these things deal 8 on her, and on Chrono they do a lot more. A lot more. That potion might have been frivolous. But at the same time, it wasn't. Aha! I have another one. We have armor. We have armor. I repeat, we have armor. So it's 8 on Haru, and how much is it on Chrono? Nice. Electrified. Another one. Aha. Pathetic. And now we're not in range anymore. Yeah, they do a little dash at the end, huh? Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. That's annoying. Be careful, Chrono. Yeah, thank you, Haru. And then they do it again. Okay. I would like a shield, please. Thank you. Wait. Target unit within. Apply plasma burn to all enemies within 2 tiles of the target. I mean, that's kind of cool. Kill can't hit the other one. There is no world in which we have like decent placement for this, is there? There absolutely is. Never mind. Hiya! This skill is really cool. This does a lot. This, on the other hand, less so. That's okay. We just commit to a Haru turn. You know, I don't know how I feel about that. Do not know how I feel about this. Come here. No, I do not know how I feel about this. This isn't great. But we are now in range of electrified armaments again. So anything that hits us is going to cause other hits. That died to rupture. The little dash is subject to rupture. Wonderful. It's not just normal movement, it's any movement. Oh, we got out of that swarm situation rather easily. Without much damage taken. Though I say that and like half the dungeon is still left, so... 24 enemies defeated. Wow. 24, huh? I think that's another Chrono level, right? Yeah, it is just another Chrono level. Beautiful. Show me the levels. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We have, at round start, attack a random adjacent enemy for 31. Cool. Whenever you roll shield, gain shield. Whenever this character gains more than 10 armor, deal. Okay, we're absolutely taking tenacity, right? I wasn't even... Chrono wasn't even going to be the shield guy. But I guess... he is a Vanguard. I guess I messed up in regards to who's doing what. 12 energy. We're always picking that. We might double back here. But I do want to know what's happening. Oh lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 2, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Let's get greedy. Is this a good idea? No. That's the thing I just misstepped. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. Never mind. Never mind. Varnish. And there is a blend. Okay, that blend needs to be teleported. That blend needs to be teleported. Oh, there's 2 of them. The plus 40% damage is something I do not appreciate, but... hey, we'll just have to try, huh? Hiya! This might be my favorite song in the game so far. It's very upbeat. It's fast enough. Like the layers of it are pretty funky. I like it. A lot. Plan A. Move up. Plan B. Get you out of here. Plan the next one. I don't know. I didn't plan that far ahead. What are we gonna do with this? We do need to armor up in some way, shape, or form, huh? Yeah, actually, just let's throw these. Not armoring in the slightest. Maybe we walk. Because that thing is now out of range. And maybe we don't do anything with that. Not the greatest turn I've ever had. Weakened. And it's about to Schleam. Okay, so we run away from the Schleim. Never mind. We casually saunter away from the Schleim. And then we try to fish for... Not that. We try to fish for... See, not that either. But I'm just gonna take the aberration now. Or the saturation now. Does I feel like I have to? That's gonna hurt? No, it's not. We're just out of range, huh? I was gonna say, I do get a turn to move, huh? Zoe... that's not Zoe. Haru, run. So used to this being Zoe. Whoop. And go Fiemsch. Hiya! Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Double explosive shield. That's really gonna explode. Hehehe. And you're about to get teleported start of next round. So you're gone. Hello. Hello. Please stop that. Bonus turn. When is the next beginning of round? I never know when that is. Hiya. Quiet on set. Wonderful. Let's go turn these two into not that. But I suppose any armor is good armor. Oh. Yeah, there go the two explodies, and there goes the teleport. Whoop, goodbye. Thank you, Inquisitor Haru. Another pristine specimen secured. I'll leave you to it. Inquisitor... Something about the words Inquisitor Haru seems incredibly wrong. Incredible. Incredibly wrong. I have a knife. I have one singular knife. Gonna do it for you? It has to. We can go fired up, and then we just block and pray, huh? No more armor. No more armor, but a lot of range enemies just around us now. That's all that's left. Luckily, we have a Chrono. Oh, never mind. Chrono decides, like, we really want to go off here. That's nifty. Hella nifty. Oh, let's call it at that. That's not a knife. This is a knife. This is a set of dice. Once again, the fact that we do not have good offensive capabilities comes to bite me in the ass. What if we said high and high, followed by high, followed by plasma wave, and then we should have been in the middle of them to plasma wave more effectively. Instead, we're just gonna armor up. The right side one dies to plasma burn whenever it's its turn, and it can't really do anything. The only person in range is armor to the teeth, We really need these to be movement. And by really, I mean I'd rather. Sprint down here. Get my knives. Never mind, Chrono has decided this is over now. Thank you, Chrono. Now I don't need to think about it anymore. This is wonderful. It's running away. Oh, it's burning. Never mind. Burninating the Chromonamoles. Not the countryside. Not this time. And we're not quite there yet. That needed 9. So 10 fills a bar. At least right now, it seems like. Perform a tremendous attack. Oh no, I'm not picking this. This looks so cool, but we do not have the way to make this happen ever. I don't think we take anything here. Blade Barrage is sick, but Temporal Dagger scales off of buff power. And we are in the negative. We are in the negative. So like, no, I don't think I'll take any of this. I need to like remake Haru, kind of, sort of, somehow. Like her stat spread combined with like her class is so strange at the moment. Chrono could get +7 dice power, which feels pretty great. We could also just go +20% attack and like nick some crit level. That wouldn't go too awry. It keeps us fairly focused. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're just not going to be critting for now. Hey, Wheeze. Hope you have a wonderful day. Try to remain blind about the game. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, now we head back. Oh no, I was supposed to take this fight, wasn't I? Damn it. We missed the fight. You encounter an Academy pamphlet with the Vanguard ability in a futile effort to get people to enroll. Gimme. Especially Haru, because Haru needs to like not have that anymore. So, we have move to a new tile within 3 tiles, then deal 14 damage to all adjacent. Cool. Gain 18, spend all the armor to damage an enemy or armor an ally within 6 tiles. Sharesies! It's called Sharesies. That's cute. And then make a unit move 5 tiles towards you. Let's go teleport. I can't remain in the air conditioning discount. The air conditioning discounter. I'm sorry, Zweifreund. I wish I could provide better air conditioning for you. On that note, like, I can't stay in this room for much longer. Like, I'm noticing that I'm, like, reaching my end. Which is a bloody shame. I would love to play this for a couple more hours, but I need to, like, lie down on the floor in the basement. The weather is killing me. It's so bad. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, look at that. Aren't you lovely? Hell yeah, dude. The AoE to end all AoEs, dude. The time in my apartment goes from 18 to 20. I wish that was here. And then reaching the tail end of summer. See, that's what I thought. That is precisely what I reckoned. And then we didn't anymore. Okay, I'm rerolling these two before we go anywhere. That's pretty good. Oh, it's moved to... I thought this was a teleport. It's a movement tool. That's fine too. That's perfectly fine too. You. We have 31 armor. We'll be fine. Right? We'll be okay. Nothing bad could ever happen to me. Last few weeks have been brutal. It's really been like this week. Well, it's really been last week. That's been that bad on me. You know what irks me, chat? Here's a problem that I'm having. And I kind of need to know whether this is intentional or not. It doesn't feel intentional. Electrified armament. Whenever you take damage, deal 13 damage to a random enemy within 3 tiles, right? We discovered very early on that this also triggers if you do not take damage. This triggers on being attacked. So if you dodge the hit, it behaves like you took damage, but you obviously didn't. Therefore, rules as written, this shouldn't trigger. I hope that's intentional. I really hope that's intentional. Because it's really cool that it works that way. It means that you are not running anti-synergy when you're trying to play a dodge tank. Like, you don't have to worry about that stuff. But like, a part of me feels like whenever you take damage is a very deliberate phrase. So, you know, Oh? Arrogant through? Oh, we should have moved first and then arroganted. That, never mind, that's a problem. I didn't think about that. I did not think. But we can also just hit you. I would love Eternal Winter. I know this would hurt humanity badly, but I could be without heat and most insects then. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. Is this feasible? No. Would it kill, like, any, like, crops whatsoever? Yes. Would it mean the dying off of many, many important species? Also yes. Would I prefer winter? Uh-huh. A lot. A lot. You. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wasn't there another enemy there? Even if you dodge a hit, you still get hit by negatives, so mechanically dodges seem to be reducing damage to 0 rather than negating the attack hit. Interesting, Olsen. That is not something I'd considered yet. So it doesn't work akin to like after damage in KDM. It literally is just, okay, a dodge just means you take 0. Oh. Oh. This character and each ally within 2 tiles gain 12 armor and is granted 62 inspiration. 62 inspiration is really cool. Like, really, really cool. Gain 11, then strike an enemy within 2, dealing 100. I don't like any of these. I don't like any of those. We need to get Chrono out of Vanguard. We need to get Chrono out of Vanguard. That's my big takeaway from this so far. And we need to get Haru into Vanguard. Like, the two have switched classes right now. The two have flat out switched classes at the moment. Oh. Bzz, bzz. Your party suddenly interrupted by call from Vedius. Ah, I see you're close to one of our DNA exchanger machines. These can help you make yourself more... You? Stat modification? Ah? Oh, crap! Oh, crap. Ooh. Ah! 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 No. I mean, this is cool. This is just like a level up, right? Well, it's like every other level up. I just don't want to pick any of this. This seems... suicidal. Like, you're never picking minus movement range. Minus movement range seems like the last thing you would ever want. No, 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 no. We're skipping this. Sorry, event. You're really cool, but not like that. Not the right stuff for me. Not the right stuff. Spring, autumn, second autumn and winter. I mean, that's just what Britain is, right, Zweifreund? Except, like, 2 days during the year you have summer. And you can live with it for 2 days, I'd reckon. Oh, Lord. Here they come. Alright, Chrono. Oh, didn't gather the die. Went a bit too fast there. 1, 2, 3. Ah, ah, ah. I kind of want to do that again. We could just hit it here, right? We didn't, but that's okay. We do have leftover movement. I do love the way that movement is staggered in this too, by the way. This is something that we haven't talked about yet. The fact that a die spent, like you spend a movement die to gain your tile movement, and then you can stagger it however much you want. Like, there's never wasted movement. If you move one less, then it's saved as free movement for the rest of the turn. Absolutely adore that. Having said that, the fact that there isn't a, like, back button, like, hey, undo move, is a design decision. We see this a lot. Like, more recently, we see a lot of this, which is perfectly fine. It can make games, like, a little less friendly than they should be. But simply because movement is so free otherwise, this is perfectly okay. There's, like, so many movement skills as well, alright? Hella cool. Change the second autumn with the second winter. I mean, now we're just talking semantics, right? How is this game? So far, an absolute blast. An absolute blast so far. Okay, don't hit me. Oh, well, you did. Well, do hit me. This is Haru, not Zoe. Yep. Just don't hit me too much. There come all the small guys. All right. Sounds like Finland. Yeah, Finland. If it wasn't for, like, the darkness, right, Gamma? Like, my problem with the Scandinavias is, like, the prolonged darkness. Actually, it's not the prolonged darkness, it's the prolonged day. That's my problem. Ow! Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, Lord, they're coming. Give me a megaphone. Dude, ask and you bloody shall receive. Whoop, whoop. Oh, this skill will never not be funny. Even in its reduced state. Fine. The problem is this guy isn't going to come to us, right? Because he's ranged specifically. So the advantage we normally have, we do not have. We can move past... Well, we don't need to move past this. We can move into it too. Take the armor. Oh. Yeah, never mind. Arrogant Entrance is really, really good. I like that skill a lot. Didn't think I'd like it this much, but it just turns your signature into another movement piece, right? If you need it. Oh, we have a dice bear. Hey, hi. Oh, more movement. Where were you earlier? Well, you were sitting then. I wasn't rolling you. That's on me. Oh, for your sleep schedule. Yeah. Yeah. And I say this as someone that's like naturally nocturnal anyway, but I don't think I'd want to deal with like only darkness for like major periods of the year, you know? I think like I want to have the option to say like, hey, I wake up and there's sun. Hey, Jason, too much pizza and ice cream? I wish I had too much pizza and ice cream. I wish. Oh, cool explosions and where to find them. Nice dodge. Get a bit shocky. We need to step this up, otherwise we're about to take a lot of damage. We can jump out. That's really cool. That means we do not deal with this explosion. We can do it again. Hiya. All that. Alright, Haru, make me proud. Get me something good. That's not what I asked for. However, it gets close. And we take all of this. And we throw it into the bin. We take all of this and we just throw it away. Just bought a nice pizza alongside cake and eclairs. It's too warm for pizza, dude. It's too warm for warm food. It's too warm for food, if you ask me. Aha! 2 for 1, and we didn't even do it. Okay, let's see whether we can start stacking something. That does a thing, but only as an auxiliary. go. Jason, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. I need it. Kind of desperately need it. I hope I can eat a pizza at midnight or a bit later. I should make pizza tonight. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, once it cools down a little. But then again, the thought of standing in the kitchen right now also, like, isn't all that appealing to me. That's like the other temperature problem, you know? You know what? You just eat this dagger. Oh, this is such an awkward distance. It is such an awkward distance. What if these were all rerolled? This one too. That was worse. However, down to 50. We should have just waved. Honestly, I should have just waved. But is the children? No, the children are fine. Rena's having a hell of a time because, like, it's summer and it's warm and you know how she is. She likes that. I don't. But she's having a blast outside. Well, was. She isn't out, like, not, it's 9 p.m. And Chris is doing fine with the weather too. I was worried that he might be like the rest of us, where it's like, okay, weather equals bad, but no. He's okay. He's doing fine. Which is the important part as far as you ask me. That's really all I care about. As long as they're doing well, everything's cool. I'd be interested to see how Kari's doing when she lands. When does she land? She lands in like 6 hours from now? I don't know what weather they had over... Like, by Americans, what's the weather in Washington right now? DC. Like, what's the weather there? Because, like, that's the switch she's making, right? I reckon it's relatively warm. Same hemisphere, right? Shutterbug! New class! New class! No, Haru! Oh, raw attack power. Cool. Raw buff power. Ooh, raw crit and armor power. Ooh, wait. All of these go plus. All of these go plus so hard. All of these go plus so hard, though. Me. And Chrono? Chrono, you too? Two Chrono? No, not quite. That's fine. That one really yours? It's weird. Like, that's why we call her Lizard, Jason. That's why we call her Lizard. We have no idea where she gets it from because both Kari and I despise warm weather. But she, like, really turns up once ever it gets warm. Let's switch a couple classes. So the first thing we're doing is... Haru is going to Vanguard. Going back to Vanguard, rather. Then... Chrono. Let's have a look at Shutterbug. The Shutterbug is a master sleuth, exposing their enemies before dealing a final devastating blow. Costs 300. Oh. Well. Fire a blast towards the first 3 enemies and up to a 9-tile long and 2 tiles wide line, dealing 7 and implying exposed. Oh, that's the exposed stuff. Okay, this is just take more damage, idiot. Mark an area after 1 round, apply 29 exposed to each enemy after 1 round. Don't like it. Maybe if you're like low in it. Deal 26 damage to a single enemy within 8 tiles. Afterwards, deal all damage taken by that enemy to all other enemies of that tile. What? Deal 26 damage to a single enemy within 8 tiles. Afterwards, deal all damage taken by that enemy to all other enemies of that type. I do not give a flying fuck whether this is a high roll. We are learning that. We are so learning that. That is a 4 die combo. We need more dice power on Chrono. However, if we do get that off, on the off turns we do get off, we get to clear boards. That is monstrous. God, I love the skill design in this game. Let's go spend the rest on healing. You can call it healing injuries. I call it healing misplays.
Best of luck.
And next up... Oh, Victorin. Zoe arrives at a beautiful classical building overlooking the harbor, one of the Mado's media facilities. They're guided by a hip young assistant up a flight of stairs and through an inconspicuous door marked Studio 12, which takes them to Old Town. Zoe takes a couple of seconds to take in their surroundings, realizing they are standing in a perfect replica of a well-known square in Old Town, but rigged up with lighting, cameras, and busy assistants fixing pebbles on the brick road for maximum authenticity. Ah, Master Inquisitor, over here! Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk with Victorin. But the people need to know about the dangers of the chromatics, don't you think? Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Master Inquisitor. We couldn't risk everyone being in danger from real chromatics, so we built this set. We'll add some chromatics in post. Ah, everyone here is so talented. Thank you, guys. Like, she's the worst kind of influencer. A good influencer. Master Inquisitor, I will ask you some questions about the chromatics, okay? Hopefully the citizens of Neo Talos will feel super safe after listening to your wise words. Is everyone ready? Alright, let's go. Intense studio lights focuses on Zoe, making them squint, but Victorin seems to, if possible, come even more alive under the spotlight. Shining with a dazzling radiance, Victorin strikes their iconic pose and addresses the camera. Ciao, everyone. I am Victorin, the Angel of Neo Talos. My dancing will enchant you and my singing will melt your heart. You won't be able to take your eyes off of me. Today, Victorin wants to talk about something very important, so please pay attention, okay? I want to talk about the chromatics, and I've even asked the Master Inquisitor of Neo Talos for a moment of their time. Last time I asked all of you to send me all the questions you had about the chromatics, and we got so many messages. Thank you, everyone. Now, Master Inquisitor, many people are wondering, what do you do if you find a chromatic in your home? Scary. Whack it. Ah? Are you sure that's safe? Well, if the Inquisitor says so, maybe try to whack it from a safe distance, everyone. You want people to get killed? Useless. Huh? Next question. Being close to the chromatic makes you sick, but does chromatic goo make you sick too, Yeah, it's super dangerous. Ah! Okay, stay away from the chromatic goo, everyone. So everyone had this question. If someone from your family turns chromatic, will you turn chromatic too? I mean, that's wrong, right? Are we just spreading lies? Are we just spreading lies on this podcast? Sorry, this isn't even a podcast. This is like a major production thing. Mados. I mean, we are spreading lies, right? Yeah, you're totally done for. The chromatics sure are scary. Please stay safe out there. Here's another question from a curious viewer, Master Inquisitor. Stay focused, okay? If one of my family members turns chromatic, is it ethical to bury them, or is their soul already lost? Don't bury chromatics? What? Ah, I guess their soul is lost, huh? Oh, and burying chromatics is probably bad for the flowers. Please dispose of chromatics safely, everyone. Useless, completely useless. What? Ah, being a commoner must be so scary right now. Everyone hang in there, okay? Victoria is cheering for you. We have time for one more question. This one's for you personally, Master Inquisitor. Does the Inquisitor ever think about the chromatics as people, or do you just see them as monsters? Chromatics are people? They're just monsters and I'm their worst nightmare. I mean, they were people, right? They were people. Whoa, Master Inquisitor is so cringe. Cool! I feel so safe with him protecting everyone. Yay! Like, I think it's all Italian, Rambo. This is why we keep calling this pasta punk. That was all the questions for now. Victorin learned so much. I hope everyone watching did so too. Ignore the misinformation. Thank you, Master Inquisitor. I'm sure you got a bunch of new fans today. Everyone remember to be respectful to the Inquisitors and thank them for keeping us safe. Ciao, everyone. Victorin out. Ciao. As the camera shut off, a subtle shift transforms Victorin. The sparkly energy that surrounded them seconds ago fades like the afterimage of a flash. So how do you think that all went? I sucked. Honestly, have you no media training, Inquisitor? So much for appearing concerned for the commoners. Can't do one good interview with the Inquisitor. I'm a disgrace. I'm a disgrace to the memory of Dad. How useless am I? I'm trash. Worse than trash. Oh no, they're beating themselves up over it now. Non-recyclable leftovers of trash, a stain on the Midos name, a burden just taking up space. It shouldn't even exist. I'm not worth the air I breathe. Less than the dirt under my feet. At least the dirt can nourish something. I'm worthless, disgusting failure. What's with the doomer attitude? Huh? Ah! Master Inquisitor! Did you say something? Ah! Silly Victorian is so easily distracted. But I've already taken up so much of your time. Sorry. You better hurry out and take care of those nasty chromatics, right? Good luck, Master Inquisitor. You can do it! Ciao! What was that all about? They are crazy, right? They're crazy. I mean, we know that the Mados family forcefully produces stars. That has to leave a mark on you. That has to leave a mark on you. And now the only thing that we have left is the big explosion that we will have to resolve, but I can't do that today. It's too warm. Ducklings, it is too warm. So we are going to leave it here for today. God, this game is so good. This game is so good. Seriously. Seriously. Last time for today, disclaimer, I was given a key for this. We got really early access as well. So always keep that in mind if you listen to my dumb fuck opinions about things. But holy shit, this is so good. Happy launch day, everyone. Go get this silly game. This is fantastic. Style, sound, design, combat, like the general game. I have nothing bad to say so far. Obviously, we're early in, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. We have no idea how this evolves as the game goes on. But from everything I've seen so far, this is just bloody fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And also not a sane person inside. Not a sane person inside. This game was brought to me by... Wait, what? Butter? What did V do? Huh? Wait, did V play this? That's a VOD I have to see. Oh, I say that so disrespectfully. That's what I meant. Didn't mean anything by it. Hold up, what? Oh! Oh, because you got the Steam gift card from VD's tournament, huh? Hell yeah, good investment. Good investment. Custom family crest so we can give Care here a duck crest. Please give me my duck crest, thank you. Used to winning to buy the game. Hell yeah, good choice. Good choice. Everybody, thank you for being here today. Really, really appreciate it. Unfortunately, I have to dip out now. We do a normal stream, I suppose. I did say we were going to try to stream longer from now on, but I can't in this weather. I need to take a shower. That's what I need. Like, I'm legitimately, like, not to be too graphic about this, you don't need to know. I'm fucking drenched. And I've just been sitting here and talking. That's all I've been doing. I need a shower, maybe 2. Maybe 3. Maybe I buy another shower and that will help me feel better. So thank you everyone for being here. Where do we put you all? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we let go? What would be a place to be? Yo, there's a talk. I'm gonna throw you a talk. That's what I'm gonna do. Rate message. Hold up. Rate message. Here's your rate message. Boom. No media trading whatsoever. None. You take a bath? I could, but I don't want to. I don't like baths. I really like showers. I'm not a big bath fan. Not a big bath fan. Everybody, thank you for joining me. Once again, that was the launch day for Dice Gambit. I'm looking forward to playing more. Having said that, our next Dice Gambit is likely only going to be next week. The rest of this week is kind of planned out. But next week, we're going to return for more Dice Gambit, and I cannot... Like, it kind of annoys me that it has to be that long. It kind of annoys me that it can only be next week. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay out of the sunlight. It is vile and hateful. And once again, thank you so goddamn much for being here. It means the world to me. It really, really does. And everybody. God, this is so